time today, so I wanted to pop on and make a little video to highlight a product that I really love, and I can tell that today my skin is kind of due for it. I use it probably at most once a week, sometimes every 2 weeks. It's definitely not a product that you need to use every day. It is the Detoxifying and Moisturizing Mask, and it is a big bottle, and I've been using it for months now, and it's hardly gone because you only need to use a tiny bit. This mask is quite different from any other type of mask that I've used. It doesn't dry onto your face and then you have to painfully peel it off along with all the peach fuzz on your face. It also doesn't dry or cake on so that it flakes off or looks like it's pulling all of the oil from your skin. When I use those type of products, I always find that later in that day, my face is really oily because it's overworking and trying to replace all of that moisture that the mask had drawn out. Even if my face looks smooth and feels soft and maybe a little bit of the redness is gone as soon as I wash off the mask, I don't find it gives me that true moisture and soothing that I need when my face is a little bit irritated. So this is a creamy, non-drying mask, and it's botanical based. So if you look at all the ingredients in it, there's a ton of flower extracts. And it is suitable for all skin types, including acne-prone skin, which is why it's great for me because I do have rosacea, which has calmed down a lot since using these products, and very little, but I still have the occasional blemish. And this works really well because it's a detoxifying mask, so it actually draws out the toxins and removes dead cells from your skin surface, so it makes your skin look nice and smooth. But everything that you use in Synergens has what's called Cineplex Complex, and that increases the regeneration of new cell growth in your skin, which is why these products really work well, because it's promoting new cell growth rather than drying out and stripping your face of oils and being really harsh. So some of the ingredients in this are green tea and arnica flower, which soothes and counteracts any of the redness that you might have in your skin. And there's a little bit of kaolin clay, which will absorb the toxins. And finally, there's a fine grain volcanic ash, which helps to very gently exfoliate your skin. But you would never know that there is volcanic ash in this product because it is so creamy. So I've already prepped my skin, and I will show you my full skincare routine someday, but not today because I want to perfect it. But I just take a little bit on my finger. My face is nice and dry. I just kind of washed my face to make sure it was nice and dry, and it smells so nice. And I just kind of smooth it over, and it just feels like a nice cream. And I just smooth it over the main parts of my skin. Sometimes when I'm getting ready in the morning, if my chin is extra red, because sometimes I just can't help myself, and I'll pick at a blemish or something, and I really irritate my skin. But since using these products, I really am not as tempted because my skin doesn't hurt as much. But that's all it is. And I actually put a little bit more on than I normally do. And the cool thing is I don't look like a monster running around with a blue mask or a clay mask on. And sometimes when I come around the corner and Aiden sees me, "Oh, mommy, what's on your face?" And it kind of startles him a little bit, and I have to explain to him, "Oh, I have a mask on right now." So the nice thing is if you did have to answer the door, within a matter of minutes, this kind of dries into your skin. And you can't really tell that you have it on. And it's really easy to wash off. So you just use a little bit of face wash or just a warm cloth, and you just gently wash it off. So you don't have to scrub or peel or really do anything that's going to bother your skin. So they recommend leaving it on for 20 minutes. So I'll be back and I'll show you guys what my skin looks like when I wash it off. See you soon. So it has been about somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes. So now I'm back, and I usually just take a warm washcloth and wipe off the first layer. And I like to use the Norwex body cloth because they're antibacterial. So you're not supposed to put soap in them, but sometimes that can't be avoided. But I wash them without, I wash them with a detergent that doesn't have fillers in it. So again, you're not putting a lot of harsh chemicals on your skin. And in the directions, they do recommend using a little bit of the 3-in-1 cleanser. And this is a cleanser that I use twice a day, and I really only use a tiny amount. And it has, the one I use is normal to oily, so it has little bits of volcanic ash in them that you can feel, and it's very gentle. Something that throws people off is that this type of cleanser does not have foam on your face, and that's again because everything you're using is moisturizing. So I just like to massage that in just so I know I'm washing off the mask, because I imagine if you leave that on your face all day, it's not the best, because it's not actually a moisturizer, even though it feels really moisturizing. It's intended to be washed off. So I feel like it's all gone. I'm actually wiping it way more than I normally do. And then I just use a towel to pat my face dry. I can already tell that my skin feels refreshed. And if you look, the redness, and my skin feels smooth and shiny. Feels nice. It does recommend too on the how to apply, using the 3-in-1 to wash, and then of course putting on some moisturizer. And they said you can use any moisturizer, whether it be the daytime moisturizer, the nighttime moisturizer, maybe even some climate control. So I just use one little pump, and that's about it. And then my face is ready for some makeup. And it feels so nice and clean. Alrighty, so if you're interested in trying this, by all means get in touch. And I do recommend it. It's one of my favorite products, especially because it's almost like a little treat for my skin on usually the weekend. So just when I have a few extra minutes to sit down with my coffee and watch a show, and then I just pop back into the washroom and give my face a little wash, and then I'm ready to go. Alrighty, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.